favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw again here, it's Chubb. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He locates Daniel Bellinger. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
ETN on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. A gain of 12. And the Saints.
Chubb with a quick toss out wide. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Chubb looking to pass here. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. This... Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Catch made. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to... Throws caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shot to throw. This is complete to Olave. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 32. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 42-yard line.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. The right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints first down.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Chris Olave. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Falcons.
He's going to throw it again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. James Pierce. On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a a second and short run play. Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Trying to work quickly now.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Second down, ETN gets it again. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Trying the air now. Here's Shop. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they come up big on third down there with the set. Fourth and forever coming up. Flying for it with Shop. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that... Third down, here's Shop. Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Shop. And that's going to wind up incomplete. First and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Shop. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that'll bring up second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And he's brought down after a short game. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. Second down now. They need 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll run here. ETN. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints leading by 8.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They'll run. ETN. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's a win on the road for the Saints. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Please welcome your 2027 New Orleans Saints.
Now an option play on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This one from 46 yards out. Sanders' kick is good, and it's now Now Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They'll run with ETN. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
ETN, and trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And he's got him. It's caught. Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
At the Saints' 6-yard line.
This is caught. And halftime. Stroud looking to change the play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. From the gun on third down, here's Shuck. Olave over the middle. And he'll only get this to about the 4. Stop him short of the line to gain.
A gain of 5.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. And we just saw that on display right there.
Got to. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That one caught by Polk. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with ETN. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
Stopped short of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Another toe for ETN. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's able to get to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion left is Higgins. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. Pretty tense spot here for this offense. A field goal would tie, a touchdown would win it, but they've got to move that football. Good news for them, they do have all 3 timeouts remaining. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 29.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team he wants too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
That's good.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. And this complete to Polk. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
At the 38-yard line.
Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Runs over him.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. End zone coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone...
And he's across for the touchdown. Pretty tense spot here for this offense. A field goal would tie, a touchdown would win it, but they've got to move that football. Good news for them. They do have it under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. Here's 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with